Another edition of Vikings Update here. Mark Potts, Sports Information Director at Valley City State University. It is homecoming week at Valley City State. A lot going on this weekend. We'll talk with Athletic Director Jack Denholm about that coming up. But first, let's get to the results. Valley City State golf teams wrapped up the fall season on Monday and Tuesday at the North Star Fall Qualifier played at Oxbow Country Club. A strong showing for the Viking men who played well and finished in third place out of 7 teams. The results of this 36-hole tournament will be combined with the results of a 36-hole spring tournament to determine who makes the national tournament representing the North Star. Ben Sorensen took 4th place overall, shooting a 2-day total of 153. He was just 3 shots back of the leaders. Kyle Wiebe shot a 157 and placed 10th. Bellevue University took first in both the men's and women's tournaments. Viking women placed 5th, led by Mara Niset-Vold. Her 2-round total of 182 placed her in 17th at the tournament. Viking golf is now off until the spring season begins in late March or early April. Viking football suffered its first conference loss of the season on Saturday, taking a 28-7 road loss at Dickinson State. VCSU now 3-2 overall and 1-1 in North Star play. The Vikings dropped into the receiving votes category in this week's top 25 poll. VCSU back at home this Saturday for the homecoming game, 2 p.m. against Mayville State University. Viking volleyball was on the road all week, opened Friday night with a 5-set loss at Dickinson State. Vikings led 2-1, but could not hang on down the stretch. Saturday night, then went to Jamestown, suffered a 3-set loss to the Jimmies, and then on Tuesday, Vikings were on the road again at Mayville State. Very good match with 2 sets going extra points, but VCSU was on the losing end in 3 sets. Viking volleyball now 7-10 overall and 2-4 in conference play. Challenging weekend ahead for Viking volleyball at the Clark University tournament. Conference matches against Bellevue and Viterbo University. Viterbo undefeated and ranked number 2 in the country right now. Also matches with Mount Mercy and Ashford. Viking cross country competed last Saturday at the Roy Griak Invite, one of the largest cross country meets in the Midwest. Due to sicknesses, Vikings were only able to bring 6 runners. All 3 Viking women ran personal bests in the 6K race, and Alexandra Cardenas placed in the top half of the 360 runner field. Marcel Herrera led the Viking men with a personal best at the 8K distance as he placed 226th out of 392 runners. VCSU Cross Country will be back in the area for competition on October 9th when they compete at the Jimmy Invitational in Jamestown. Viking baseball had a busy week on the road starting Wednesday night at the University of Jamestown. Nate Bagby had 4 RBIs and Cody Kingsbury hit a home run, but it wasn't enough as VCSU lost 12-7. Offensive struggles on the weekend for VCSU as they lost a doubleheader at Dickinson State, 2-0 in Game 1, and then they fell 9-3 in Game 2. Vikings are now 1-5 this fall. Chance for Viking baseball to right the ship Wednesday night when they host Mayville State. 1 9-inning game at 6 p.m. out at Charlie Brown Field. Joined on this week's edition of Vikings Update by Jack Denholm, Athletic Director here at Valley City State. And Jack, it is homecoming week here at Valley City State University, which of course means big things coming up on Saturday, parade, football game, tailgating, all that. Tell us a little bit about the excitement and what's going on this weekend.
Yeah, we're extremely excited. It's a great time with the 125th year being there for our homecoming this year. We've got a lot of activities planned on Friday and Saturday. I know Saturday they're excited to kick the parade off again at 10:30, and then we will do our tailgating, which has really taken off since last year. We start that right after the parade, and I know we've got a lot of food planned. We've got Stout Ross as our game title sponsor. They're going to be here, and hopefully a lot of people back from the Hall of Fame decades to partake in the tailgating. Then at halftime we'll have all the Hall of Fame members go out at halftime, kind of get recognized a little bit for their accomplishments, what they've done. And then after the game, I know the foundation office has put something together at the Eagles from 5 to 7. We have the social hour there, and at 7 to 7:30. I know you guys have done a great job with putting together a little video, and we're going to have a short program, and it should be a great night. Yeah, here in the 125th year of Valley City State University, we decided to have an all Hall of Fame reunion. So all members of the Hall of Fame have been invited back for this weekend, expecting a good turnout. And have you heard some good positive feedback about that from people? Yeah, they're really excited. I mean, I reminisce about old times. You know how that goes. I think you get better as time goes on. I know in my athletic career I definitely did. So, but no, we're excited to have them back here. They're excited to get back on campus. They just like walking around and meeting people and seeing instructors and seeing coaches and being around the athletic people. And hopefully we'll put on a good show at 2 o'clock against Mayville and come away with a W, which I'm confident we can. Unfortunately, our volleyball team is away. They're down in Iowa, so that's kind of not good for that. But they're going to miss a little festivities. But I know they're off in their season 2, and they're excited to head down there. Yeah, the big homecoming football game, 2 o'clock this year against Mayville State University out at Locken Stadium. And, of course, as Jack mentioned, parade and tailgating before the game. We're going to honor Hall of Fame during the game and then also at the big Hall of Fame reunion Saturday night at the Eagles Club. So I hope you can join us for homecoming, Jack. Appreciate the time. Thank you.